the eerie silence of a title screen with no theme. Yeah, just like the original Sonic Generations, it just plays a da 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 thing. Wake up switch. It does it, and then that's just kind of it. It's silent. To be fair, you're not meant to stay on the menu as long as I am right now. Normally, you're meant to be in the game by now, but I want to take this time to admire the fact that this save screen right here feels supernatural in comparison to how they added extra bits into Colors Ultimate. This feels like it was here the whole time, even though I know for a fact it wasn't. The real reason here. Low save? Hey, they still got the whole jumping down from the emblem bit. Let's go. Anyway, hey Vix. If you're here to say that in Shadow Gens they have like all the wall running stuff in there from Frontiers, I know. And how about we change the music? Let's do Angel Island. I've always been confused about the Sonic 3 remixes here, because, like, Sonic 1 and 2 play the original Genesis tracks, but Sonic 3 does this weird remix thing. It kind of has vibes of, like, the Sonic and Knuckles collection on PC back in the day. But, like, I think it sounds better than that, but, like, it's a remix, specifically. Mushroom Hill might be the version from Gen's 3DS, but I don't know for sure. But this is just an original version of the song made for Generations, I guess. This is not the original Genesis sound font. So I don't know why it's like this. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get started here. We're playing Act 1 again. Because, yep. You wanna see me go fast? I'll go fast. Sort of. Wee. Hey Vix, I saw your comment. I'm pretty sure you're gonna mention like all the some of the moveset for Frontiers is left over, and like you can re-implement stuff like wall running, which for some reason there's surfaces that you can do that with. I don't know what that's about. But it might be a surprise thing. You might have actually shared something. I don't know. There might be some secrets I got to unlock because I can't access the files of the Switch version, and I did mute the Sonic Shadow Gens terms. That's all I could think of when the game first came out. So I probably missed some like early revelations. There's an early version of Arc Act 1? What? Also, I barely got that S-Rank, by the way. I was playing super sloppy. There's an early version of Space Colony Arc Act 1, just left over. How does that happen? Why does this keep happening? Challenge 2, Buzz Bomber's Revenge. It's a simple reach the goal before time runs out, but now there's a buttload of enemies. Also, the timer can be stuck at 0 because I can just suddenly get clocked without even realizing. The spin dash is overpowered. Whee. Also, I forgot the music does not stay changed each challenge. It is sent separately. It makes sense, but man... I wanted to have different music for the challenges because we've already played the original levels multiple times because of the Chao stuff. So I wanted to have the music be different, at least to spice it up a little bit, but there's not really that many tracks I have. Wee. some reason OBS disconnected from chat for some. I'm a bit concerned about that. Are we still going? We still good? I don't like the fact that OBS gave the prompt, chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. It's like, uh-oh. Did my internet do a thing? Okay, we're still going? Okay, it's just... partly using the cinematic for Sonic v Shadow. Okay, so it's not entirely unused. It still has a point. If you remove it, the game's gonna break. That makes sense. Alright. Knuckles... You know what? Nope. Wrong button. Change music. No. Sonic and Knuckles. Mushroom Hills up.
First one to the finish wins.
Reach the goal before Knuckles does. Knuckles will burrow underground to get ahead.
Oh my gosh, I love the fact that they actually re-recorded. They re-recorded all the lines to match the updated voice cast. And they actually got the new Knuckles to be able to do all the weird voice lines. I love the fact that they kept that stuff in, basically. It's amazing. It feels kind of weird, though, these races. They always kind of did. Like, I had to do all this stuff with, like, giant enemies running around and everything, and Knuckles is here just like, I'm just gonna go all over the place. It's like, okay, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye? I'm ahead of you! Wee. Oh, we're gonna miss the S rank just by a bit. Damn it. Start over! I fumbled too much. That happens sometimes. Look, you're actually in the map for once, Knuckles. I'm used to seeing you in the background.
You're not bad.
I know Tails flies around the tornado. So, like, he's not even bothering with the race course at all. He's just off doing his own thing. Boing. I'm surprised that doesn't hurt. You can think, oh, I'm walking on top of an enemy. That should mean it goes ding. But no, I'm just bouncing off of it like normal. The enemy is very much still active. Okay, again. I don't understand it, but sure. I missed it again because you wouldn't wake up! You wouldn't wake up so I couldn't bounce again. Damn it. Up we go. So that saved a lot of time. Now I can screw up all I want because I just jump over everything. It seems I kind of expected that a little bit, just by that ring placement. They knew the spin dash was overpowered. Boing. Boing. All this saved time. With the power of the spin dash. There we go. Less than a minute. Main difference for the arc part is the rails at the beginning are different, and there's some extra hills on the main outdoors terrain and smaller platforms in the final. Indoor is about the same. The Doom segment has the biggest differences. styles in a bit, don't worry. I know some people are gonna be asking about that. Challenge 4, Swing Set Circus. I wish I had Purple Knight. Scroll down real quick. Sliding section is notably longer! Oh boy. Glad they kept it the way it was. In the final, anyway. Like, here's the thing. I don't mind the sliding bits. I just feel like I don't have all the control I really want. You know? Ow. I was trying to jump to get that clock, and then I just slipped off the platform, I guess. What if I don't want to go right? What if I want to go up and do this? Okay. Fine, I'll wait for the platform to move. And I'll do this. It's kinda cheap, but hey, that's what happens when you have the overpowered spin dash from Adventure. So I'm gonna bounce off the enemies to get up there immediately. There we go. Trying for the second half of the longer set. Try that again. Trying for the second half of the longer version was later moved to Radical Highway Act 1. Oh, so that sliding part was meant to be at the beginning of the game. But noticeably easier, mind you. Okay. High-speed challenge. We're gonna be hearing the Power Sneakers theme for most of this. Actually, wait a minute. You have the typical speed-up music when you have a normal level theme, but if you have a different level theme, and go for it, I think it plays unique music.
Get the Power Sneakers to increase your speed.
Yeah, it plays the Sonic Adventure one. I remember this theme very vividly when I was young, because I was introduced to Sonic with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games on Wii. And the Power Sneakers were in that as well, as an item you can get. And it played the Sonic Adventure version of the theme for this version. So, when I heard this in an actual Sonic game, it was nice. Also, for some reason, the Power Sneakers in Mario and Sonic give the characters the Sonic Invincibility Sparkles. I guess you could have some sort of visual cue that that's going, but it's still a bit weird when you think about it. Alright, that's all classic Sonic's done. Let's go ahead and get those bells before we swap over. Because these are still here. Oh! And because we do all the classic challenges, a little bit of Green Hill gets restored. Instead of it being like Shadow, where it's like, you have to do the challenges, and when you do, the entire thing is done. There's like 4 segments to it. Oh, Splash Hill Zone. Okay, 42. Toxic Cave from Spinball. 43. Grab the key, because why not? And look out below. Reach the goal before time runs out. Watch out for the crumbling course. It doesn't matter. We seem like I can understand really move it. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of oh my gosh, it's actually kind of perfect because the Sonic Adventure skin works really well with the Sonic Adventure version of the theme. Actually, kind of incredible. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, I'm thinking of Sonic 2, where Chemical Plant was originally going to be part of Death Egg Zone, because it uses the same tile set, I think. But then they moved Chemical Plant a lot earlier because of how easy most of it is. Again, disregarding the water bit of the blocks. But you know, most of that level is kind of automated, so it makes sense that they move it further back. Okay, now I understand the problems I've been having. Sonic doesn't really turn around in the air at all in this game. Like, I'm so used to how Frontiers did things. Alright. Crap, I forgot about the hole again. There's a little bit in there that's not touching the wall. There we go. Got it. Yeah, it happens a bit. I'm just so used to Sonic Frontiers, and it was super smooth getting in the shadow because it keeps a lot of the same stuff from Frontiers, but like it is just off enough. Versus Tails, Emerald Hill. Sure. He's flying a tornado. He doesn't give a shit about
It's a race to the
about anything going on. What? You guys saw that, right? Tails left the screen when he popped backwards before the camera changed. They got sloppy again.
before he does.
Oh well. That's something they could address in an update, which they obviously will do whenever the Movie 3 DLC comes out. There's also still weird quirks with the homing attack, like the radius fluctuates. Like I feel like it's not dependent on Sonic, but more so dependent on the actual objects in question. If that makes any sense. Like last stream, you remember I was trying to homing attack a spring, but I air dashed over it and fell to my death. Meanwhile, I was able to hit an egg robo that wasn't even on screen. That was way further away from me, and down a lower path. I tried to boost there. It's like, I don't understand all the quirks of Sonic Generations. I may have played it a lot, but I don't remember every little facet of the game's inner workings. So there might be some weird things about it that aren't exclusive to this version. But like, I don't remember half of the strange things they did. Alright, let's just play Act 2 again proper. It doesn't matter again! Okay, it's still very fitting with the fact that I have the Sonic Adventure skin. Now, something I am going to note here is that the Omocha tutorial for the different challenges, if they're like the doppelganger ones that repeat across multiple levels, the tutorial's there for all of them because you don't necessarily have to do a particular challenge in order to progress. You don't have to do any of the doppelganger stuff at all. In fact, speedrunners don't do any of them because you're basically playing the same act you just played all over again. And there are much shorter challenges out there. I'm not just having to deal with the muscle memory of Frontiers and Shadow. I'm having to deal with muscle memory from playing the original version of the game when I didn't have like an Xbox 360 controller I could plug into my PC. So I would just play with keyboard. And default keyboard controls were kind of awkward. Because, like, movement was arrow keys. You could rebind everything if you wanted to, but default controls... Arrow keys were movement, which were fine. I want to say... WASD were the different face buttons. And unlike games like Mania, where they actually show proper graphics for which keyboard keys you put in, it just shows the Xbox overlay. They got a bit lazy with it, I guess. But, I want to say... S was A by default, so that was my main jump button. The bumpers were on Q and E, so that would be sidestepping. And drifting would be on 1 and 3. So I would kind of have to claw my left hand in a weird way to play a lot of these stages optimally. But I managed. I 100%ed the game like that. Now I'm playing with a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Because I'm playing a Switch version of this game, obviously. So, like, again, it's a lot of different muscle memory. And, not to mention, I haven't played this game in a few years. Splash Hill Zone because it's obligatory. Modern Sonic and Green Hill, obviously.
You are jump handles all over the place. Go ahead and jump away to your heart's content.
Thanks, Omoshao. Whee. Is it bad that Sonic 4 is actually kind of nostalgic for me? Because here's the thing. I was first introduced to Sonic with Mario and Sonic at the Ubiquitous games, I already mentioned that. But I didn't play an actual Sonic game until a little while after that. I think my mom had won a Kindle Fire from her place of work, having some sort of, like, drawing or something during one of their company parties. And, of course, me being the tech member of the family, she gave it to me. And I mostly played the free stuff on it. But I did eventually convince her to let me get both episodes of Sonic 4, as well as the Christian Whitehead ports of 1 and 2. I didn't get CD until a few years after that, which I got the Steam release of. So I did eventually play that. And instead of playing them in vague order, where it's like, play Sonic 1, then Sonic 2, then jump to Sonic 4, because Sonic 3 never got one. Okay, I don't know how I didn't get there, but sure, game. My generation's doing weird things again. I don't care for it. But, I played Sonic 4 Episode 1 first. I did play the light version of Sonic 4 Episode 2, which was like a little demo of it, which had Sylvania Castle Act 1, the first special stage, and White Park Act 1. But, in terms of actually playing through a full version of it, I played Sonic 4 Episode 1 first, but I never beat it as a kid. I definitely played a majority of it, but then I got, like, hard-walled by, I want to say, Lost Labyrinth Act 3, and I want to say at least Mad Gear Act 3. It took me forever to actually be Casino Street Act 3, because that's the one with the cannons. I hated that level. But, needless to say, I have some nostalgia for Sonic 4. I would eventually buy the games again on Steam and play that version, and I absolutely despised Episode 1. Episode 2, I think, is okay. But Episode 1 was absolute garbage. Toxic Caves for the 300% boost gauge challenge. I get triple the boost gauge, but I don't think I can refill it.
Your boost gauge is 3 times bigger than usual.
Yep, I was right.
This time it won't replenish. Reach the goal within the time limit by rationing out your gauge.
You can still use boost quite a bit. Again, look at the challenge S-rank timer. It's a minute 10. These stages are short. You have plenty of boost. I was wanting to jump over that.
Whoa!
Ah, I didn't grab a ring, damn it!
Your boost gauge is 3
They don't give you many rings in this one, it
But
seems.
This time it won't replenish. Reach the goal within the time limit by rationing out your gauge.
Okay, there we go. Grab some rings, we're good. I do appreciate that the Sonic Spinball track here, Toxic Case, at least got a remix. Because if you guys remember how Sonic Spinball originally sounded, it wasn't the best. May the options menu theme be burned into our memories forever. They were not kind to our ears back then. I think they did end up editing that a little bit for future releases. Damn it! Half a second. Initially introduced to Sonic from Forces. Oh. Youch. First game I played was CD before I watched a playthrough of Forces. Well, at least you played a good game first. I wonder if it's based off the direction the stick is instead of how it... Oh my god, it's based off the stick specifically? That's what's messing me up?
Unusual, but this time it won't replenish. Reach the goal
That
within
is
the
really
time limit
weird.
by rationing out your gauge.
Well, let's test it. I'm not touching the stick. I was holding right. Yes, it's not based off stick. Maybe in 3D it is, but 2D it doesn't seem to be the case. I'm gonna restart, by the way. I sat around too long. With that little demonstration.
Your boost gauge is 3 times bigger than usual, but this time it won't replenish. Reach the goal within the time limit by rationing out your gauge.
A bit too slow. I don't even press it at all. I fumbled so hard. Yeah, you have plenty of boost for these most of the time. That's all of Green Hill done. We should see a full restoration. Yep. There we go. Boost goes in the shop. That means that I can get the triple boost. Palm Tree Panic. I think they use the Japanese themes, but I think you can unlock some of the US tracks as well. Sonic Boom from CD. Do you unlock... Oh, Sweet Mountain. Do you unlock the Japanese theme outside of the States? Or is it always Sonic Boom? Boost gauge up. I might as well. And then... I think I'm fine. Customize your skills a bit. I know they don't matter for challenges, but I figure I might as well mess around a little bit with them. honestly, I don't want to get rid of acceleration. I think that's been messing me up a lot more than a lot of other things. Enemies not just with the boost gauge. Full boost gauge upon a restart. Okay. Get rid of this. I don't have enough for boost gauge up if I keep everything else. For modern Sonic, I don't think it lasts really matters. We'll put boost gauge up here. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. Alright. Time for Chemical Plant. We'll start with the classic ones. Let's do Palm Tree Panic for like the complete opposite effect of what it's supposed to be. Because that would be hilarious.
Leave the flying to me. Just press the button to call me.
Useless, Spring.
To call Tails here to continue on. I'll take care of this one.
Also, something I noticed when I was younger. Oh, I do not remember how to
Fly through the sky.
go Tails in this. Is it hold the X button then? No, is it with the jump button? It's not a typical like mash the jump button to make it fly, is it? Oh, it kind of is. It is. It's a bit clunky though. Okay, I'm gonna restart.
You need to call Tails here to continue on. Grab hold of Tails and press the jump button repeatedly to fly through
Okay,
the sky.
it is jump repeatedly. Just making sure. Pay attention to Omo-chan. Maybe you'd actually know these things.
Sonic!
I'll admit it is kind of weird for the newer voice cast to be in this for me because I'm so used to the classic Tails having a really high-pitched voice by comparison.
You can count on me.
Because classic Tails kind of just sounds like normal Tails in this. A little bit more high-pitched, sure, but like, it's not that different. There was a very clear difference in the OG game.
Here goes.
Pressing X, there you go, Tails. Speaking of which, isn't it kind of weird that the Tails icon on the left there is very clearly using the modern Tails icon? They don't have separate icons for classic and modern Tails in this. Game.
Sonic!
Yeah, the classic Tails isn't really something different from modern Tails in this game. In the OG game, it was like modern Tails kind of sound like it did now. I can't do the voices. And then classic Tails like, I sound like this. I'm the younger Tails. There's a very obvious distinction. Here, it's kind of similar. And yet, classic Sonic still doesn't talk. We know he can because stuff like CD exists. And yet, here we are with a mute classic Sonic because we have to emulate the Genesis games that closely. Speaking of Sonic City, Sonic Boom. It is the original version of the song, but they remove half of it so it properly loops. So it's a bit unfortunate, but I'm glad it exists. It's like the first verse. It's ridiculous. Come on, Sonic, get down. I'm going through half these obstacles when I'm not supposed to. Ow! I got smushed. Yeah, for some reason, crushing is not instant death in this game. It's just rings. It's a lot more lenient than you'd think. Yeah, here we are. You could hear when it faded back to the earlier part of the song. Like it's a very obvious switch. So you don't get the second half at all. Which is so unfortunate. I wish they would have done that. But oh well. Not much I can do about that. Mods could probably fix it, but like... God damn it! I got crushed again. Bonk. Hey. Up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh boy, I'm doing really badly at this. But I feel like we're close to the end anyway. Come on. Come on, game. Up. Oh my god! I jumped over the platform! God damn it. Go. There. Okay. Over. And... on! I remember there being an old rumor back in the day that they were gonna get Jaleel White to voice Classic Sonic, and plans fell through. That was never going to happen, but it would be really funny if Classic Sonic just suddenly started talking like in the cartoons. all of the proper, like, slang terms, yeah, and everything. All the key catchphrases. Gotta speed, key! What do we do for this one? Yeah, Toxic Caves, why not?
Open this item box.
This is also how we got like, official names, I think, for the different elemental shields. And I still call them by this to this day, even if people don't like it. So everyone thinks Bubble Shield, but I still say Bubble Shield a lot because it's very clear. It's a Bubble Shield, very clearly. Like, I don't call the electric one the Lightning Shield. I don't think. I think called the Thunder Shield in this. That's what I've always called it. I find it kind of funny how breaking those blocks in particular plays like the Sonic Adventure capsule sound, which is really funny. Like, I'm not getting any items from this thing. Ah! Oh well, man. I remember the Flame Shield being an absolute nightmare to control in this game. That should be 3, so we gotta go up and around. I think we gotta go up Sky Sanctuary and around to get to the other half of Chemical Plant's challenges. Here we go. They're up here. Oh, no. Wait, please, go towards me. No, wait, there it is. There are a few challenges where you have to go to other levels and kind of do a lot more from that. I guess this one was not one of them. Alright. Let's do 5 first. We'll leave the music as is because we're going to be hearing a lot of the invincibility theme. I think it's consistent.
Get the invincibility item to ignore damage from spikes.
Damn it. Good thing these things respawn. They respawn unceremoniously, they just kind of exist. It's like, whoop, we're back from nowhere. But it's nice of them to bring them back, keep you stocked. And while you're invincible, the actual sparkles can actually open the capsule for you. I say capsule, what's a marker? You get it. Sonic Adventure from the brain again. time. Damn it. Go down. Nope. Damn it. That one time I fell probably ruined the whole thing.
Get the invincibility item to ignore damage from spikes.
It's not just spikes, Omochao, it's everything. It's almost like it's invincibility. Platform up the spikes, it helps. I keep spin dashing there. I think, oh, I keep going forward now. No, I don't. I gotta go up and around. The gun doesn't even extend it, it fully restarts because it's a specific audio file. Where it's just, it's like a preset amount of time with a proper ending and everything, so it just has to restart instead of extending. Which is just so funny. And let's just play Act 2 again. We'll do Toxic Kids because I feel like it fits Chemical Plant the best. See what I mean about the doppelganger ones? Constant repeating. Okay, layers, sure. Oh god, he's ahead of me! I saw him actually ahead of me for a second there. They didn't redo these, did they? Make them a bit harder? So I remember the doppelganger being kind of a joke in the original. Yeah, this seems about right. This seems about right. I think the doppelganger might be keeping up a bit better than I remember. That might just be because some stages are like that. Yeah, tried to jump. It won't let me. Wee. Easy. Alright. Classic Sonic challenge is done. We can barely see any of the restoration actually happening. It's all happening below. I got that, and we're still on the platform here. Grab the music. Savannah Citadel Day. Start with B7. Kingdom Valley. Back here, you. Republic 88. And now Act 2. The One Ring Challenge returns. Let's do... Kingdom Valley, why not? You think I'd be tired if it was with Shadow, but no.
It looks like there's only one ring here. You'll have to take good care of it and avoid taking any damage.
They act like the ring itself needs to be protected. You need to finish the stage with the one ring. But no, you can lose it and not get it back and still be fine. As you can see, it's already gone. They got kind of caught underneath, and now I have to do this whole thing without taking damage. I tried to move to the little block. It wouldn't let me, so I'm gonna run it up. And then, nope, that didn't work. And it pushed me into the dang blast.
It looks like there's only one
Thanks a
ring
lot,
here.
game.
You'll have to take good care of it and avoid taking any damage.
Once the getting hit is a problem, Omochao. Jesus! Ah! My jump is just barely too low. Actually, hit. Oh. My ring! My ring! My ring is gone. Unnecessary dash rings. Say you just want to feel cool. Okay, camera, what was that? My boost gauge is gone. I hear the goal ring. There it is. I'm not gonna reach it in time. I could have turned around, maybe I could have shot for it, but no. Yeah, and Forces, you could not pick up rings again. They were just gone. Like, the game was more lenient by default because on normal difficulty, you could only hold 100 rings, but you only lose like 20 when you get hit. So it doesn't really matter. They treat it more like traditional health. And hard mode just makes it back to normal, where it's like, you can hold 999, but you lose all of them if you get hit. And then nothing else was freaking different. I am still disappointed by everything Forces does. That saved out everything like a champ. And then run into a freaking block. Okay. No! So bad at judging the jump. Oh, god damn it. I gotta restart now. Thanks, game. Way too slippery.
It looks like there's only one ring here. You'll have to take good care of it and avoid taking any damage.
You wanna know what other Sonic game had that you can't pick up your rings when you get hit? The 8-bit version of Sonic 1. You get hit, that ring's gone. It only pops out one ring, but you lose them all and you can't even pick it up again. That's just kind of it. Not to mention the Game Gear games were consistent in the fact that when you reached 100 and you got an extra life, it reset your rings to 0. Because the Game Gear games could not handle 3 digits, apparently. And then there was Sonic Chaos, I was just like, hey, 100 rings, special stage time. Who gives a shit? Rings gone. Okay, game. Oh my god. I don't remember it being so unwieldy. I don't remember Sonic Generations being so unwieldy. Like, come on. I wasn't gonna make it anyway because the spikes were in the way. Thanks, game.
It looks like there's only one ring here. You'll have to take good care of it and avoid taking any damage.
Sometimes I get hit like that, sometimes I don't. The game is very... Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the rounded hitboxes. You love when I complain about them in Kirby. You're gonna love me complaining about them now. Keep rounded hitboxes out of platformers.
Taking any damage.
Okay. Focus a bit here. 'Cause the game is not kind. On. There we go. This is on Leech It feels like the floor's covered in grease. The stomp doesn't stop your momentum. I mean, yeah, the stomp actually stopping you is good. But, like, there are still points that this feels a bit weird. Was it always like this? I feel like it wasn't. That might just be rose-tinted goggles being like, this game is great. I love it. It's perfect. It's the perfect Sonic game. Sorry, Speedway. I go up, please. Thank you. Change music. You know what? Why not? Since we got it, we might as well use it.
That see-through double view is your doppelganger, Sonic.
And it's a remix too, and it feels like a proper, like, Generations remix.
You gotta reach the
I don't know if it was made
doppelganger
specifically
does.
for Generations originally, but it feels like Star Speedway Generations.
Whoa!
Okay.
That see-through double view is your doppelganger, Sonic.
Kinda how it works, Elmo Chow.
Reach
I
the
know.
doppelganger does.
Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it. They told me to press X, and I spammed a whole bunch of buttons and nothing happened.
See-through double view is your doppelganger, Sonic.
Oh God! Onward to the void.
See-through double view is your doppelganger, Sonic.
Yeesh.
You gotta reach the goal before the doppelganger does.
I pressed X that time. I pressed X that time. Was I just a bit too early or a bit too late?
That see-through double
I
view
definitely
is your
pressed X that
doppelganger,
time.
Sonic.
I am dead set on getting this damn shortcut.
Doppelganger does.
There we go. Okay, switch layers again for no reason. Sure again. Layers used to make sense. Yay. just because I can. I didn't have to grab those 10 rings, but I did. Trying to homing attack the crane, but sure, I'll take the rail. It's not that different. I tried to get that. We're still fine though. We're gonna get this nest. No problem! Lightspeed Dash is also very picky. It feels borderline frame perfect. It isn't. Yeah. I remember being more lenient in the original though, but again, it could just be me. Oh, Amy's challenge. I remember this one. We're gonna also try to Sonic Boom. Why not? Suddenly, the hammer just suddenly makes Sonic go wah!
Jump higher with my Pico Pico hammer. Press the button and call. You can count on me. Try calling Amy for help. First jump up, then press the button as you land to jump.
I don't understand how the heck this works logically, but it does.
Here goes.
Oh,
Sonic.
and go! Right.
Here goes.
Up. Up.
Leave it to me.
Up. Up.
Here goes.
And again. Up.
Leave it to me. Here goes. Leave it to me.
Right.
Here goes.
If you time it right, you can actually kind of do that to the beat in a way. Like, watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It just kind of works.
Leave it to me. Here goes.
Come on.
Leave it to me.
There we go. I like how it gives you like that full bar, but it doesn't go all the way up. Ever. Going off the original, it was in general really picky Lightspeed Dash. It doesn't. I don't remember it feeling that way. I know it was picky in terms of specific rings. I don't remember the control itself being all weird. Then again, it's coming from a guy who played with default keyboard controls for years, so who am I to say anything? Oh god, this thing. I remember this thing. I didn't care for it. I think this challenge ain't that bad, but some of the later ones with this damn thing. Oh my god, the level was not done loading it. It let me in before the level was done loading. I'm gonna go up here. They don't even blink, they're just gone. Come on. I should not be having as much trouble getting these rings. Okay, what was that? Why did I homing attack down there? And I took damage, I'm gonna restart because these things are picky for no particular reason.
Sprinklers are scattering rings everywhere. Chase after them and collect as many rings as you can.
Okay. Gives me some semblance of sanity. remember it starting to get really bad around Speed Highway, because that's the point where it starts dropping more than just rings. Yay, free rings. 100. Go. I can make it. Go! Oh, we're not at the end yet, damn it. I hear the goal and we're not gonna make it! No! It's just that Lightspeed Dash in general being weird. It's not. Okay. It's not all Lightspeed Dashes are created equal. Well, that's just kind of true about Lightspeed Dash in general, honestly. That, but we'll take it. Yeah, I did this again. I'm so screwed now. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I got enough rings there. Oh wait, I missed the S ring again. Damn it! I didn't notice until now. It is not based off of the joystick alone, 100%, because I'm able to homing attack things without touching the damn stick. It definitely isn't just based off the stick. There's other factors the game doesn't tell you about. Also, I'm aiming to the right in that case. Oh, there's it. I'm aiming to the right, so realistic. Oh, I want to slow down so I could get the sprinkler to keep pace with me. But no, if I do that, then I take damage and lose my rank and lose the challenge and come on. I told you I get these things. I thought when we started getting bad at Speed Highway. But no, they start off really challenging, really annoying, and really frustrating. And people complain about the vector challenge. Come on. Here's the goal ring. I know it's close. Give it to me, game. You see it. There we go. Much better. Again, it's not just based off the stick, because I can turn the stick away and still be facing... I can turn the stick away while I'm jumping, so I'm still facing left and still homing attack in front of Sonic. And therefore, that means hitting left. That means homing attack to the left. It's not just the stick. That also doesn't explain why the hell he goes down so easily, but he can't hit something straight ahead of him. I'm not pointing the stick down left. I'm not pointing it down left, down right. I'm pointing it straight. Straight on. What's going on? forgot to change the music again. I got so frustrated with that. I forgot to change the music. Oh well, Chemical Plant Act 2 it is! Okay, that was weird. Like, you saw that, right? Hang on, I'm gonna take a clip of that. We can look at that later. I feel like my homing attack, like, it hit the block, slowed down, and just slowly curved up into the enemy, which is not how that should work. Easy S-rank though. So Chemical Plant's done. We're only about an hour in. So we might actually make it to Cityscape, like in the thumbnail. We might actually make it that far. Oh, man. Supersonic Racing. I think it's all the ones there. Alright. Sky Sanctuary. What is this one? Oddball. Sweet Mountain. Why not? We can do that. Doesn't exactly fit, but like, whatever. So far, so good. So far, so good. Not exactly meaning to take this path. I was trying to stop, but okay. This works. Okay, fine game. I guess I'll take a slower path if you want to be that much of a stickler. You also may have noticed there for a second, if you were paying close attention to the audio, I did, in fact, just spin dash by doing the down A strat. And, yeah, it works. It worked in the original. It told you to do it that way at first, I think. Or at least it mentioned it. Damn it. Like, it mentioned it before in the OG game. I don't know if it mentions it here. I might be thinking of Forces. Forces, I think, does the same thing. Where it's down an A for spin dash, but... Okay. I might as well restart at this point. I'm gonna try it, though. Okay. Scripted sequence not working well because I don't have the speed even though I'm spin dashing. Come on. Damn it. I'm trying. The doppelganger's not the real worry. Oh, come on. I'm not taking this path again. It's cursed. I was spin dashing. Okay, Grubble is once again being the bane of my existence. I take the clouds here. If ands or buts! I don't think you can make it across with a jump alone, 'cause I don't trust Generations to do that. It's been doing some strange things lately. I don't trust it at all. What the fuck? The camera gave up! The camera just straight gave up! I lost the S rank again from that. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, that path is even more cursed.
That see-through devil of you is your doppelganger, Sonic.
What the hell is happening?
You've got to reach the goal before the doppelganger does.
Why is the game being such a dick for no reason? There we go. I'll just take this way then. God forbid I have any faith in the game to do its damn job. Okay. Okay. What? I tried to adjust the fact that I would clearly go over the hole there. Oh, well, I'm not dead for sure now. God forbid. The stuff falling there is scripted. It's not based on Sonic actually being there, unlike the original game. The original game is in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, not OG Gens. OG Gens was like this too. There we go. Good start, me. Alright. Thank you. 91. Boing. Aerial Paradise. Warp points. I call them that for some reason. No. Not really a place for that. And maybe Kingdom Valley would work. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Even sideways ones! Ooh! I think it's kind of funny that the Death Eggs here at night, like, we never see Sky Sanctuary at night, ever, outside of this game. And the Death Egg would definitely not be here right now if we took that long, you know? I tried to spin dash, and the game was like, nope. Stupid for trying to jump over it, I guess. Screw your little, like, last platform challenge. Ah, yeah, spin dash. Alright. Neo Green Hill Zone from Advance. Here's a race, so I can go ahead and play this for real.
Whoever finishes first wins. If you run into Amy, you'll be knocked away. Try to avoid hitting her.
Oh, oh, oh. You can't get me. It's faster just to spin dash jump through these. The top is so freaking slow. Only use it when you have to. Also, that happens. I like how I had to purposely jump over the damn railing there. Oh, thanks. I'm not a fan of waiting. We turned off the physics part where you launch off that ramp. They really want you to do it this way. They didn't for that, though. Who needs the tops? I could just roll right on through. Just gone. Who needs to try? Who needs to actually play the challenge correctly? I could just zoom to the end. Ooh, ring time. I remember this. I don't know where the hell this power-up idea even came from, but this one's kind of interesting. Let's do... yeah, why not? Palm Tree Panic. I don't think it matters. It has its own theme, but, like, I'm not using it constantly.
Ring time and change the enemy into rings.
Suddenly Knuckles Chaotix. It's the thing you can do. I don't get it either. Also, any rings that drop from the enemies disappear when the power runs out. It's not a smooth transition out. It just suddenly cuts. Which is honestly kind of funny. So close. Okay, almost cheesed that. Game didn't like me doing that though, and it's over. Reset. What are you gonna do? Turn enemies into rings by playing Knuckles Chaotix, a game they will never re-release ever. God forbid Sega lets people play their 32X games. Also, the enemies still have a time where they're normal. As you can see, I've been hitting some of them before they transform. There is a certain amount of time in that. I missed it again, god damn it.
Ring time and change the enemies into rings.
Oh, boo.
Ring time and change the enemies into rings.
Honestly, I'm gonna focus more on the platform than actually grabbing the rings. I feel like the game still gives you plenty. You lose the last note for no reason in this. See, I got my 80, I didn't even really try. It's really about just trying to move through this fast anyway. As I can. I'm gonna wait here because I think when this stops, the music just doesn't come back. Yep, gone. And you get the full theme. Good job, guys. Now you can get ring time whenever you want. Ooh, Leaf Forest. I think that's advanced too. Big Robo Rush. Yeah, Sonic Boom again, why not? All the stuff's still loading in when the thing disappears. Oh! Like, game, you're not fully loaded. Don't let me play yet. All the let the weird shadow pop in for like the loading for the light stuff not being done yet. Oop. Up, up. Oop. Missed me. Ah. Oh well. I tried to get that clock, didn't work. I don't need it though. I don't need it. Would be nice though. Oh, no, I definitely needed it. How'd that ring get over there? I'm gonna reset. Because the clouds are sometimes really finicky too, it seems. God damn, I did it again. Come on. Sonic, grab on when you actually go over the thing. Thank you. Okay. Not much I could have done about that. There. Got the clock that time. Okay. 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 I'll just hang here then. Okay. Sure. I guess that worked out. That was weird. Some of that didn't seem right. Alright, Sky Sanctuary Act 1 challenge is done. Honestly, when it's restored, half of this stage doesn't look that different. It really doesn't. It still looks all marble colored. While I'm here, might as well do this one first. 200% boost gauge with the springs from SA2. Advanced 2, why not? I mean, it kind of makes sense with like the extra speed thing you can get in that game.
Twice as big as usual, but this time it won't replenish. Reach the goal within the time limit by rationing out your gauge.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna make it in time. Yeah, I'm gonna reset it now.
Your boost is twice as big as usual, but this time it won't replenish. Reach the goal within the time limit by rationing out your gauge.
That's how you do it, kind of. Based on the direction the stick was pointed at, I kept facing it towards the egg robo, and I kept springing down. So, I don't think the joystick's the right call on that. As a shot. Okay.
Your food cube is twice as big as usual, but this time it won't replenish. Reach the goal within the time limit by rationing out your gauge.
Waste a bunch of time because I can't get away from the spring ever. Come on. Stick point at spring, hit egg robo behind me. Again, the joystick is a lie. I wish I had a display for inputs so you can see that I'm not bullshitting. Right then and there. Thank God! I was about to scream if I didn't get the X right there! Man. That was needlessly rough. Is this a special stage bonus challenge? What game's that from again? Get back over there. I need this one. Oh no! This one! Oh, I hated this one. Mushroom Hill. I don't like this one very much. It's super slow.
Treasure hunting. Press the button when you need me.
Team up with Knuckles to find buried metals.
Leave it to me.
Knuckles will dig up the ground and find them for you.
This one kind of sucks.
Sonic. I got
Going
this.
through the motions for half of this, really. It's super stop and go.
Here goes.
Come on, Knuckles.
Sonic.
Come on. I'm going this way, game. I'm not listening to your arrow.
Here goes.
Come on.
Sonic.
The fact that Knuckles just grab him on his own and you have to do it yourself is kind of annoying.
Here goes.
It's like, you're the one digging the spot up. You touch the item first. So really, you should be— Oh, God!
Whoa! Leave it to me.
Come on. Up. Not that I can't jump to that, even though it looks like you can. I'm gonna treat that as an invisible wall now because I should have been able to squeeze in there, and the game said no. So screw that. Screw this pile here.
Leave it to me. Here goes.
I got enough. I'm leaving. Bye. Yeah, don't care for that challenge much. Oh well, we did it. Before. No, go back. We are going up. No. No. Alright. Balloon Bonanza! You know what? I think this is Heroes. This may have been the version they used for 3DS. I don't know if they actually updated it at all. Why not? Pointing a stick in the direction. Sonic is not facing that direction. Not. But, I don't. Sure, game. There. See, that wasn't so bad when it actually worked. Metal Harbor. Alright. High-speed hijinks. Which one would work best for that? Eh, why not? And those possibility. Everything's all sped up.
There's something wrong with the whole time here. Things are moving faster.
How's the time meter do this shit, huh? Oh, come on! I was holding it that game. That should have counted. You dick.
There's something wrong with the whole time here. Things are moving faster.
Part of the original Omochao version, that line's gone. Okay, fine, I won't try hitting you then, because you're a jerk! That guy's a trap. I hate that guy.
There's something wrong with the whole time here. Things are moving
Home attack it? Yeah, you just lose rings. Home attack him again? Yep, you're dead. It's over. And it's right in the way, too. Every time. You need him to get up, too. God damn it. Ah. Dodge the checkpoint! I don't care anymore! Okay. What was it saying? Oh yeah, the Omochao delivery there. It's a bit different. In the original game, it was like, time it! Everything's moving faster! Like, he's kind of rattled by it. He's not as rattled with it anymore. Which, you know, I kind of miss it a bit. Getting sick of this.
There's something wrong with the whole time here. Things are moving faster.
Alright. take it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I can do this. Dick move. You son of a... Ugh.
There's something wrong with the whole time. Things are moving faster.
Omocha doesn't seem to really give a shit about it much in this game. He used to. Things are moving faster! It'd be nice if you actually turned around when I told you to turn around. But no, he locks into place when you actually do anything, I see. I see. Whatever. Annoying blue hedgehog. A lot of the time I'm going through that, I'm in the air. So like I can't even properly jump at that. Okay, fine. No block for me then. The layers there seem a bit off. Like I was going weird on the Z-axis. I'm not.
Things are moving faster.
Reset this. I'm being very picky because the game's gonna be very picky.
There's something wrong with the whole time here. Things are moving faster.
Except for me, apparently. What's up with that? Seems a little bit one-sided. Again, I'm in the air for most of that. Don't know how I didn't get hit there. There! I lost in the end like 3 times. That's so infuriating. Okay. 1 more to go. The doppelganger run. Why not? Neo Green Hill Zone. Just because I haven't used that song yet.
That see-through devil of you is your doppelganger, Sonic.
Okay, seriously, I feel like the jump height's just a bit too low.
Before the doppelganger does.
Dun, dun. there. There you go.
All right.
Land. Ring. Home attack reticle didn't show up. It definitely would have an OG, I feel. There goes Master Rank, because I can't freaking see where to jump for that. I swear to God.
That see-through double of you is your doppelganger, Sonic! You gotta reach the goal before the doppelganger does!
I'm taking the super slow path, or I guess I'll just... Don't know why I suddenly went left there, instead of just stopping.
That see-through double of you is your doppelganger, Sonic! You gotta reach the goal before the doppelganger does!
Gotta focus in order to keep up speed. So I'm playing like absolute garbage today for some reason. Okay. I'll just miss the spring. Once again, we clip through a spring. It happened in Shadow, it's gonna happen here at some point. It makes sense. The drop dash, despite the fact you are curled up in a ball, does not count as Sonic being in a curling animation, allowing him to actually hit enemies. I was curled up, but I still took damage when I landed on an enemy.
Whoa!
This game hates me, I swear. This game really hates me.
That see-through double of you is your doppelganger, Sonic! You gotta reach the goal before the doppelganger does!
Okay. The homing attack does not work like I want it to, ever. I swear to God. So close.
All right.
There. I don't feel satisfied. Oh, man. Yeah. Alright. Music. Emerald Coast. Very fitting for Sonic Adventure. And we got all the boss keys. Screw pinball! It's time for the Death Egg Robot. Now, I know that there's different perspectives in this cutscene depending on which Sonic you go in as. I'm just gonna go in as modern Sonic though, because who cares? None of this matters. It's just a neat extra detail they put in. I think the script's still the same regardless, it's just that you're on the other side of the wall.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Dr. Eggman!
It's the last thing you
Whoa.
see in this world.
Oh no.
Another Sonic? What? Wait a second!
Oh, this was pictured. Oh man, little bit of a rewrite from Ian Flynn there. That I don't know if it was really necessary, but they re-recorded all of Sonic's lines as well to make it a more consistent delivery throughout the game. None of that felt timed right for either character. The subtitles came up way too early for Eggman's line. The lip syncing was definitely made off for the fact that they just reused the lines that didn't even change from the OG. I am so baffled. I am so fucking baffled by this decision.
Catch me if you can.
It's like, these lines aren't changed. They're not re-recorded. They're the same. It's the little things. It's the little things. I don't want to say that I like the OG Gen's script more yet. I don't think I can realistically say that right now. But man, it's less of a problem with the script and more the line deliveries. I feel like they've been butchered in comparison to the original game.
Hey, you know those bombs that come out when you hit the switches? Try making its attacks hit them.
I did. And he got stunned. But the arm wasn't extended, so I couldn't actually hit him. I don't understand you, game! You're doing weird shit again.
Lure its attacks towards the bomb, Sonic. Try
I'm already done! That's the battle! Calm down, oh Chow. Oh man. I love how expressive Classic Sonic is there, though. It feels like it's got a little bit of that Toei influence there. It's a little bit like CD. Yeah, pretty good. I'll admit, it's nice to see a version of the scene that isn't, like, super laggy from the Time Eaters. Particles.
Sonic, save me.
Holy, wait a minute! You actually see Eggman in this! I don't think you saw Eggman in OG! Like Like, he was obviously in the orb before, but now you actually see him get carried away. They actually probably put, like, a model and, an animation there. Okay. That's a change I like.
Huh. Couldn't have done it better myself.
This confirms it. It sure does. Older versions of us. Places and enemies from our past. We're traveling through time, Sonic.
Without the time stones?
What?
It's like that big thing that kidnapped Eggman at the same time.
Sudden Sonic CD lore drop is constantly ignored otherwise. Okay.
You know what I mean.
What in the world? Just the sun reference the time stones. But
There
that,
it is.
oh my, the time stones haven't fucking mattered. Even in, they barely mattered in CD, let's face it. But anytime Little Planet's brought up, they never mention the damn things.
We need to track it down, and
It
fast.
feels so out of place. I feel like a lot of these lines are just changed unnecessarily because they say the exact same things but differently. And now that little extra shock that Sonic has of there being another him is a little bit lost in that now. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on Ian Flynn or anything, but I feel like the script more was changed than necessary, and they obviously didn't retime any of it. So it just feels super off. Let's play hard mode. It all just feels wrong. It's all wrong. Why are you like this game? I just feel like Ian Flynn might have been too constrained with this, and then Sega didn't do enough to prop him up. Because like everything's still properly timed to the old cutscenes. Ian Flynn didn't change that much, but like changed wording for a lot of the lines that ultimately didn't really need it. And of course, they never like retimed or animated the cutscenes to fit the new lines. So they all just sound off. There was massive gaps of silence where there weren't any before. So I'm honestly not blaming Ian Flynn for this. This is Sega's fault. This is all on Sega and Sonic Team and whatnot for not putting the extra effort in. You know? And it's clear that they can because they've added and changed animations that otherwise, like they added classic Eggman being dragged away. They've added animations, like, they added lip syncing to Modern Sonic saving everybody because they added lines there. They edited the opening of it to add the Chow and have Amy give Sonic cupcakes and that sort of thing. Like they can do more, but like they half-assed it. Like it seemed that Ian Flynn knew they were gonna half-ass it or not change too much. Like they were gonna add new cutscenes or anything, so he was forced to be in these extra restrictions that honestly it just feels like he's rerunning the same scripts half the time. It feels so off. I don't understand what the deal is here. And I can't fully blame Ian Flynn for it because he was stuck in this scenario because of how Sega decided to deal with the cutscenes.
Run up the arm and attack its head.
It just feels so off. I hate to think that OG Gens has a better script, but it kind of feels that way. It could just be that I hate change. Like, that could be part of it too. But, like, a lot of it just feels so off. And not just because I'm used to the old version, but, like, some of it just... I don't know. I don't know. It's been bugging me. Also, the ring saved my ass there. I don't get it. I don't get what the issue is here. Something's not quite adding up here with this rewrite. And again, I feel like it's more Sega's fault for not doing more to fix it. I feel like if Ian Flynn had full reign, fully rewrite the story, and Sega would add new cutscenes and everything, and retime everything that needed to, I feel like it could have worked. But I feel like it's way too constrained and it feels half-assed, mostly because of Sonic Team here. I know, they're gonna put more work into Shadow, but like, at that point, just don't even touch the game, because the game doesn't really look that different. You can add the chat stuff if you want, but like, who cares? The new script doesn't work half the time. It feels so off. You know? And maybe it does get better with the last 2/3, but I'm not seeing it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, you know what? Because I put City Escape in the thumbnail, I'm gonna run through City Escape Act 1 and Act 2 just normally. Oh no, I can't. I gotta go in order. I have to do Speed Highway first. And the fact that the worlds are clearly here, they're not open unless you do the proper acts first. Now, okay, I will do Speed Highway first. I'll do Act 1 tonight. Give you a little taste of what's next. We'll see how this goes. Okay, spin around. I don't remember anything up here. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I tried. That something never works right. I had trouble with that in the original too. Yeah, I missed out on Red Rim because of that. Ah. I was hoping to bounce across. There goes my S rank. But hey, I gotta play it again regardless. I gotta play it again regardless to get all the collectibles anyway. This is just meant to be a taste of next time. Oh, I forgot it's a wall! Ah, that's on me. Hold down. I don't care about pulling A for that. Wait a minute. Something I've never tried. A? you can hold A and mash B to do the spin dash, which feels so wrong. That feels so wrong you can do that. I never thought about that before. That is so weird. Okay, and in here we go. Yay. Okay. Five, and clear. So I did okay, at least. A decent taste of what you'll see more of next time. But now, because I want City Escape to be referenced somehow, make it the thumbnail not too misleading. I do want to check. Now that I'm back on the map, and I've done one active speed highway and restored half of it, or I guess really a quarter to its former glory, I want to try something. 26, 27, 28. I can't enter. But I can't do it as modern Sonic because his act here, Act 2's not done. So I can go onwards as classic Sonic, but I can't as modern. I never tried that before. I always just played the game in order. Just like normal. I never tried doing like all the Act 1s and all the Act 2s. Something I never really tried. Alright. For consistency and save cream, because why not? Let's do Act 2. Lightspeed is featured. Let's see how it looks. Okay, they actually show the prompt for it on the upper left. That's new. And it's clearly not baked in the video. Okay. Got it. Remember how I said I grew up playing this game on like kind of PCs, honestly? Like I never ran it super smoothly before. I'm so used to certain parts coming up a lot slower than they do normally. I'm so used to it coming a bit later because the game runs at like 80% speed. on the laptops I used playing this game growing up. So everything comes up a little bit faster than I'm used to. That might be why I'm messing up so much. I'm familiar with the game. I've 100%ed it before, but like, man.
Watch where you're going and try not to run into the nearer killers.
Oh, missed red ring there. Forgot about that. Nope, missed that path. It's the wrong button. Okay. Get. Okay. I guess that worked. Sort of. Not going in circles. I'm totally going in circles. Oh my god, I'm getting lost! Screw the drift. Put me on here. Number 5. Now we're on the main path again. Right here, I think. There we go. Right at the end of the stage, too. Let's see how I did. Yep, still got the S. Got a little help from rings, but maybe not that much. So maybe the S rings are a bit more tight in this version. I feel like they were noticeably easier before. Yeah. You got a thing! Oh, you're not gonna see what you got the thing was. You got a thing, you don't know what it is. It's just kind of there. Surprise.
Thank you for saving me, Mr. Sonic. It was so scary, but I tried to be really brave.
You did great, kiddo.
That line, despite being different, said the exact same thing with more words, so everything's mistimed. I don't get why things are changed like this. Ooh, reinforced. I don't get why it's like this. Oh, I feel like when I heard Ian Flynn was doing a rewrite of this, I figured it'd be more substantial things. But it feels like he's writing the same things, but everything's more verbose, or just the wrong things than what it normally is. With no true equivalence. It feels wrong. I don't get it. Why is the game like this? I'll never understand it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna say it now. Though I know people might get mad at me over it. I think I like the OG script more. I feel like it's way too constrained in this version. Everything just seems off. And honestly, if the script was like this in the original, A, the cuts would actually be timed for it, and B, I'm not sure it'd be that much better. It just doesn't feel right. Not to mention, the voice direction is a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare through this game. I'm not saying, like, Generations wasn't the best there was or anything. We've definitely got better voice direction in other Sonic games, but, like, this feels like a downgrade in the voice direction department, too. Like, I don't quite vibe with this as much. It just feels wrong. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. Next week, I will not be streaming because we have Thanksgiving. Thursday, we're gonna have family over for the actual day itself, and I feel like I shouldn't be streaming only one day that week. Sometimes take the full week off, you know? Things could theoretically change, but, like, it would really only change if we suddenly get a Nintendo Direct or something, and that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna put a Nintendo Direct on Thanksgiving week, so, like, expect no streams next week. So, yeah, keep that in mind. I may put out a reminder on my community tab next week. Be like, Happy Thanksgiving! I'm not streaming this week. Don't expect that. But, yeah, that's about it. Again, about the script, maybe it gets better towards the end, because we're still very early in the game, but it just feels off enough. And I feel like, again, it's not entirely Ian Flynn's fault. There's just something up here. I don't get it. I guess I kind of expected the rewrite to be more substantial. Like, I feel like even Ian Flynn knew that they wouldn't overhaul the cutscenes that much. I feel like something behind the scenes went wrong. You know? I feel like there's something up that we're not being told. Something was going on at Sega or something where they're like, yeah, we're putting more focus in Shadow, and we want Ian Flynn to rewrite Generations because he's writing Shadow, and they want it to be consistent-ish, I guess. But, like, I think they were forcing him to be way too close to the original script at the same time because of the old cutscene timings and everything. Because so much of what's being said, and I've said it before, it's redundant to what... Like, there's no reason for the change because they're saying the exact same thing, just with a different... different delivery, I guess. Like with Cream, for example. Her line, she said, "Thanks for saving Mr. Sonic. It was real scary, but I tried to be brave." She says basically the same thing in both versions, but she takes longer to say it in the rewrite for some reason. When it didn't really need to be the case. So honestly, how I describe this rewrite, I said it a couple bits so far. Pointless. Honestly, I think it would have been better off if they left it alone. I wasn't expecting a lot either, but like, it feels like a band-aid. And not even like placed well, like they placed it in the wrong direction. You know? Like it's not covering up the full cut. So there's still plenty of flaws with it, but now it just seems even more off. Like they put that effort in and it's not really all there, you know? I'm just saying. It's just kind of disappointed. To be fair, high hopes because I started with Shadow over Sonic, so different expectations, I suppose. It's kind of giving me that same feeling as Mania vs. Forces. Like, I started with a really good game, it was written really well, and it was really fun, and then you go to this, and expectations are not fully met, and you're just a bit disappointed. This game's still better than Forces by a mile, though, let's be honest. I don't want to fully slander Generations, it's just a bit quirky sometimes, it feels. And I'm just way too used to the Frontier stuff with Frontiers and Shadow Generations. And it doesn't seem to fully translate over. I feel like if the game was going to end up like this, they should have just left it alone. And if they were going to go through the work like this, they should have done more with it. Full remake treatment, all new cutscenes and everything. They weren't going to do that because this is meant to be a re-release with an extra game attached to it. This was meant to be the Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury of Sonic. You know? And it just doesn't seem quite right. I don't know. Again, I'm not trashing Ian Flynn. I didn't want to get the wrong ideas. I think he did a fantastic job with Shadow. I feel like a majority of the problems here are mostly just caused by the fact that, well, I feel like he was too constrained with the limitations here. And things might improve down the line, but I'm not gonna say that it's gonna happen. I like the fact that Modern Sonic has new lines when he's actually saving characters, because, you know, not only does it keep that extra dynamic between Classic Sonic being mutant and Modern Sonic not, but also it felt kind of weird for him to not say anything after rescuing his friends, who, as established, were in some sort of limbo, like purgatory. So, like, obviously you think he'd have more of a reaction, and he does here. Kind of slapped on, but that's not the point. They added little extra details, like you actually see classic Eggman flailing around in the orb. You didn't get that before. If they add the Chow in because they wanted to add the Chow mechanic in, and they put him in the cutscenes, and it works well. Like, if that level of effort was put in through the entirety of this, even if it meant adding or extending cutscenes, then maybe it wouldn't have been so bad for Ian Flynn, and I think it would have come out a lot better. So really, it just comes down to Sonic Team kind of half-assing it. Which you kind of figured would be the case, considering this is meant to be the big Sonic Generations remaster, and it looks basically the same. We should have figured. We should have figured. Again, honestly, in my opinion, they should have just left it alone. It was fine the way it is. And then they could have just put Shadow Generations on top of it, and it would have worked, but oh well. There are changes here I like, but some of it's just off enough that it's just bugging me. But that's gonna be it for tonight. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks I'm gonna hope it gets better from here. Again, not expecting that though. The game itself is still good though, so like if you haven't played Generations, this is a pretty good way of doing it, because you can't really get OG gens anymore unless you get a physical copy on older consoles, or you get like a Steam bundle. But like, the game still plays good. It's there. There are a few quirks, but the best is because of its age, and the fact that I think it's based off the PC version, which is kind of trying to. But like, still though, Generations is good, and honestly, pick it up for Shadow alone. Shadow makes it worth it. But yeah, that'll be it. For real. I'm bad with intros. I'm bad with outros. That's it from me. Hang on. Does that mean I'm not streaming until December? Ooh. This'll be interesting. If I don't stream next week, which I won't, 2 more streams before this new Shadow stuff comes out. Ooh, at this pace, I don't think it should be Highway to get the rest of the collectibles. We gotta do the same with City Escape, Seaside Hill, all the challenges it takes a stream in itself. Yeah. I think I maybe underestimated how long this would take. So, we might have to pause the Sonic Generations playthrough to quickly cut back to Shadow for a stream. To play as movie Shadow, play that exclusive level, do all the stuff there. And then, I guess do the rest of the online time trials there. So I think Sonic Generations likely will be split. Unless I go the extra mile and like try to get the rest done in 2 streams. But it's taking 2 streams to get a third of the way through the game. It's not gonna work. And then okay, the 5th, 6th, 12th, 13th, 19th, 20th take off Christmas a week. That's 6 streams total. It might be a bit close. I might finish this up by the end of the year. But that's like 6 streams left. It might be close. Like, I'm thinking like 5 streams bare minimum. There's 2 streams for 1/3 of Sonic. So there's 2/3 left, it's 4 streams, and then a stream for Shadow and the movie DLC. So I have like 1 stream of leeway if I want to get this done by the end of the year. So like, I don't know. That's not important though. I'm stalling again. I'm sorry. Just coming to way too many realizations at the end. We'll come back to Speed Highway and clear out the rest of the adventure era 2 weeks from now. I'll see you guys then. And have a happy Thanksgiving to the American viewers out there. I know Canada already had theirs like last month. I don't know if any other country celebrates, but hey, we can be thankful we have a good Sonic game! Hey! That was too cheesy. Too cheesy. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm sorry. No more. We're done. Bye.